welcome back to my channel. My name is Katina and I am the creator of Live, Life, and Learn. Thank you so much for joining me again. This is my second video today. I'm so excited. So saving challenges, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Savings challenges. I love a good challenge myself personally, and I have always been intrigued with saving challenges. I actually started savings challenge and didn't know that I was doing a savings challenge. I actually started it some years ago, actually. Just a little bit of background information. I started saving challenges about maybe 2 years ago, I think. And actually, what I was doing was every time I got paid, I would go to the bank and get about, I think, $30 to $40 worth of quarter rolls, and I would just put them in a container. And so I did that for about a good year, saving that amount of money. And I think that once I cashed out the coins at the coin store at my credit union, I think I was at around $1,000. So I was able to save about roughly, I think it was pretty close to $1,000 in just quarters alone, because I was just so excited about this little challenge, if you will, that I had created by myself, or for myself, I should say. Wasn't really into saving challenges at all. I just wanted to see if I could save this money in quarters. Every time I got paid, I was sure to pull like $30 to $40 out, go to the bank, and ask for rolls of quarters, okay, in that amount. And it was so funny because they would just always make jokes about how I wanted these rolls of quarters and how I was like taking all their quarters. But I told them that I was in a savings challenge and they thought it was a cool thing. So the one thing I can say about the savings challenge, I did influence my husband and son to join in. So we made it like a little bit of a competition. And of course I won. But y'all, I spent the money. I did. I blew it. You know what I blew it on? You know what? If you watch my first video, go check it out. It's how I lost control and got into over $14,000 worth of credit card debt, and how do I get out? That was my very first post of a video. Just posted that one today. So check that out and see how I got myself into a hole using credit card. But I blew this money. I wish I would have known better, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm learning now. So let's talk about it again, y'all. Savings challenges. There are so many savings challenges out there for you to choose from. And one thing that I used to always say, and you have to really be careful with what words you speak, I used to always say that I could not save money. That was the thing with me. I can't save. I don't know how to save. How do you save when you don't got nothing to save? That was me. I used to always say that. Always. Never really believed that I could do it. Never believed in myself to do it. I just believed that I couldn't save money for whatever the reason. I didn't have enough confidence in myself to even attempt it. So that was the excuse I made, that I couldn't save. I didn't know how to save if you don't have no money to save. And the thing with me is that in my family, we were never taught how to save, to be quite honest and transparent. I have 8 siblings. My mom's a single mom, raising 8 kids. And so savings was not something that we talked about. We did not have a conversation about savings. We never talked about it at all. As a matter of fact, I really don't even mention my mama even mentioning savings, period, because we were always in survival mode. We was always in paying the bills, eating, how we're going to put food on the table, what we would eat. We never went without food or anything like that. We didn't go out to eat it very, very much at all, really. But we didn't have a conversation in our house about savings, how to do it, how to, any kind of plan or any conversations about the subject matter. And, it's fine. You learn, you live, you learn. Life, live, learn. And so as I got older and things like that, and it took a minute for this to click in, though, with me. Savings took a minute, and it's still something fresh to me, okay? But let's get back to the topic, savings challenges. So there's so many challenges out here for savings for everybody. My videos, you guys, is really for beginners. I have a passion for this topic of finance because I'm a beginner. I'm not a veteran. I don't know all there is to know about finance, period. But I want to be sure that the information that I am conveying is easy and to understand and easy to actually participate in because again, I'm a beginner in this whole process and I want to make my information, I want to share my journey and provide the information as fluid as possible and as clear and concise as possible. I just want it to be easy for everyone to understand, especially beginners who have a desire to save money and they feel like they cannot. I want to focus on those individuals who are on tight budgets like myself, who have a lots of debt like me, who are maybe low income and just want to get into savings, but they don't really know where to start because they have low income. They may be single parents or couples or just single period, and they just really don't know where to start because they feel like they're not making enough to even save. But I want everyone to know who's in that situation that you can save. You can start small and you can then go up higher with your savings. The big thing is what you want to do is that you want to start. That's what you want to do. Starting is what you want to do. That is always the difficult part, right? Is starting something new that you've never done before. And you're like, oh my gosh, like how am I supposed to say bring this kind of money home? It ain't nothing. I'm like barely making it. But you want to start somewhere. Even if that means I am going to start saving $5 a paycheck. I'm going to take that $5, I'm going to put it in a container, or I'm going to take it to the bank, and I'm going to save it. And give yourself a time limit. Provide a time limit for yourself. You don't have to put too much pressure on yourself. Make it a fun experience. You don't have to put a lot of pressure on yourself to save money whatsoever. You can make it a fun challenge, a fun experience, and just, see what you can do. So you can challenge yourself to save $5 a paycheck for 3 weeks. What it's all about, and you may not seem like a lot of money, right? But that's okay. I'm about to sneeze, I'm sorry. It's all about creating the habit. What you want to do is create the habit. You want to start creating this habit of savings. You want to develop the confidence that you can save through your habit. So it's all about creating a habit, right? Creating that habit of saving or starting somewhere. If you can't do $5 a pay period, do $1. Do $1 a pay period. And tell yourself, I'm going to save $1 every time I get paid, and I'm going to save it for 26 weeks, okay? And I know it might seem like a long time out, saving $1 for 26 weeks, but guess what? That's $26 you would have saved in 26 weeks. And it's not about how much you save, it's creating the habit of saving. That's what it's all about. Especially when you're starting out, especially with someone like me who wasn't taught how to save or had a family conversation about saving until I got way older. It's habits. Let's focus on habits, creating good habits of saving by starting somewhere. So I'm going to tell you guys the challenge that I'm about to enter into, okay? I actually saw this challenge on YouTube, and I'm so sorry, I forgot the young lady who created this challenge, or was actually, I was watching her videos, and I was just so intrigued about this $20 for 26 weeks challenge that she did to pay off debt. And I was like, what? I love it. I love it. And so I was like, I got to do this $20 savings per week. Yes, $20 a week savings for 26 weeks. So I'm in. I'm all in. Shout out to the young lady who created this challenge, or who did a video about this challenge. Again, I can't remember her name, but I was inspired by her to do this challenge, so here we go. So let me tell you what I got in order to help me with this challenge. The last time I saved my money, I just put it in a container. Actually, you know what it was? It was one of those detergent containers that have the little pods. I just took the paper off of it, and that's how I was able to save my quarters. However, it wasn't a system that kept me out of it. But I did really good. I didn't cheat. I didn't go in my quarter rolls and get any quarters out because I just thought it was annoying to, because I didn't leave them in the rolls. I actually took them out, so I didn't want to count out any quarters. I was not trying to count out any quarters, so I was able to not touch those quarters because they were all loose, and I'm not about to go to the store with $10 in quarters, loose quarters. So, however, I did order something from Amazon. Yes, this is a piggy bank. It's a savings jar. It's whatever you want to call it. Piggy bank, savings jar, whatever. The unique thing about this, you slide your money right here in this little hole here, a little space. You slide your money in this little space. I think this is the medium size, and I want to say I paid, I think I paid maybe $20 for this one. I'll put it in the description on how much I paid for it, and the link from Amazon. I like this. It's like it's plastic. It's a hard plastic, right? It feels like acrylic, actually. I think it's acrylic. At any rate, the good thing about this, I can't get into it. I can't. See, there's no lid. There's no way for me to take this top off. It is completely sealed, top and bottom. This is how you get your money in here, through here. Okay? If you want to get into this, if you want and need to get in, you need to break it. Okay? You need to literally break this to get in. Okay? So, my goal will start today. Today. I'm starting the $20 challenge today for 26 weeks. I'm super excited. This is a good one for me. I love challenges, y'all. I love challenges. So, I got my computer here. Today is September 2nd, and I think I counted out my week, my 26 weeks will be, of course it's going to be in 2020. It's going to be in 2022. Too many twos. Okay, so I think, let's see, y'all, January, February. So I counted out the 26 weeks, and that's going to hit, the 26 weeks is going to hit February 24th of 2022. So 2/24/2022. Lots of twos there. It's going to be the 26 weeks for the Savings Challenge, right? So I am hyped about it. I love a good challenge. I'm going to be writing in my planner here every week that I put in $20 because I'm a paper girl. I love paper. I love to write. I appreciate technology. I truly do. It's amazing. But I just always fall back to a pen and paper. Always. Okay? So let's get with it. Let's take this $20 out of my wallet because it's on and popping for the Savings Challenge. Okay? I'm acting like I'm in a competition with somebody else. And it's really, I'm in competition with myself. I'm not competing with anybody. So, here we go. I got 20 bucks here. Yes, $20 right there. And here we go. There we go. Y'all see it? See? Y'all gonna hold me accountable? Huh? Y'all gonna hold me accountable? $20. The $20 for 26 weeks challenge. I need y'all to be my accountability partner. You need to be, hey Katina, did you put your $20 in this week? Alright, did you put it in? Now I have not added up what that totals to be, $20 for 26 weeks. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't got my calculator and figured it out. I'm going to figure it out later. I just want to stay on course with the $20 challenge, okay? I want to stay on course with it. 26 weeks. I actually want to be surprised when I count the $20 bills. Okay, can you imagine this filled up with $20 for 26 weeks? I can. So that's so exciting to me. My son can't get into it. He can only look at it. My husband, he can't get into it. So again, savings challenges, you should challenge yourself if you're a beginner or whether or not you're a beginner. You know, sometimes when you've done something before, you have to go back to the beginning, right? I've done that so many times where I started something and realized, girl, you got to go back to the beginning. You better watch some beginner videos or get a beginner's book or something. Sometimes when you do some things, you have to go back to the beginning and start afresh, and that's perfectly fine. But I'm speaking to my beginners who are, you know, want to save but don't know how to do it. You know, uh, you're intrigued with it, but you're not really confident in your abilities to save. So I wanted to inspire those who want to save but don't know how or believe they can or feel like they don't have the money. I wanted to inspire those watchers to you know, try a challenge. It don't have to be $20. It really doesn't. It could be $1. It could be $5 a week. If that's too much, you can do it a pay period. You can challenge yourself a pay period. If you get paid every 2 weeks, you can decide that you're going to save $10 every paycheck. Or if that's too much, you can decide to save $5 every paycheck for a certain limit, for a certain time. You can give yourself 26 weeks, you can give yourself 10 weeks. Again, you guys, it's all about habit creation. You want to create habits. That's all we're doing here. Don't worry about, you know, I can't save 20. Don't worry about that. That might be a bit too much for some people, and you would know. That's personal. You would know. You know your money situation. Only you know your cash flow situation. You know that about your family. So you do whatever is comfortable for you. Remember, it's not about the actual dollar amount. Okay? It is about creating a habit of savings, right? Right. Okay? Okay. All right, everybody. Well, I wanted to get this video done before my second job, my side hustle, kicks in this evening at 5. Thank you all so much for joining me yet again. I'm super excited about this channel, Live, Life, Learn. I'm on a journey. I want y'all to go with me. I'm transparent. I'm about to go to this second job real quick for about 5 hours. You know, it's my little side hustle. It's my way out of debt. And my focus right now is credit card debt relief. That's what I want to be gone, okay? I'm only planning on being at this job for a year, period. No longer than that. So I am laser focused on my goals. So remember to keep your goals ahead of you. Remember to keep your goals in front of you. And also, try not to have too many goals going at one time, okay? For me, I can't do it. I need to have about maybe 1 or 2 so that I can stay focused. So again, keep your goals in front of you, keep your goals ahead of you, and challenge yourself to save by entering into a savings challenge and starting somewhere. Remember, it's not about the actual dollar. It's not about that. It's about creating a habit. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.